This week on Cars and Things Restos, we're back on the HSV. Got to get it ready for this car show. Welcome to Summer X35. Welcome to Summer X36. Welcome back to Cars and Things Rest Days. Righto, well, we're back onto this HSV again. I think in the last episode we mentioned we had to pull the box to do the clutch because the slave cylinder shit itself. As you can still see, all the brake fluid has been leaking out between there and there. I washed it all down the other day and it's been leaking out the slave cylinder. So we've got to put a new slave in it at the minimum. But because our mate at Repco, Plugger, is such a legend, we're sticking a uni clutch in it. Okay, I did have another clutch there, a race clutch and a light and flywheel and everything that I was going to put in it. But the old Plugger at Repco Mildura's hooked us up with another uni clutch, and I do like them. They are really good. So we're putting that in it. So I'm going to get here. I've already pulled the tail shaft out of it because I had to put a new centre bearing in it. First one I've ever done in one of these, but it's pretty simple. Make sure you mark your drive shaft. You just hit it with the hammer, tapped it off, tapped that one off, this new one on, and we are laughing. That will go back in and be sweet. The donuts are fine in it, the rubber donuts, don't have to replace them. They're all good. So we're laughing there. So let me get this box out and we'll have a look at this clutch. Just over half an hour later, she is out. You can see fluid's been inside there. I don't know how bad this is. I won't know until I get it off. But who cares? We've got a brand newie, so it's going in. Doesn't look like it's done much work, to be honest with you. And this is what the problem was. We can see in here. See how the fluid's starting to leak out of here. So this thing is crapped itself, and it's probably because it's been sitting around for that long, not being used. And as soon as we used it, the seals are gone in it, and it's pumped all the fluid out. Here's what it is. Got a new one of them. Got a new spigot bearing there for it. Might have to clean that up a bit. No, that looks alright. I'll still clean. That's pretty dry. That'll get a bit of lube on it before it goes back in. But there you go. Not too big a job, pretty easy. Just got to remember you got to get all the bolts out. Crouchy, take all of them out, even that top one. I spent 10 minutes trying to get it out. What's going on? And yeah, top one. Not many have them. I think must be just the manuals. I don't think autos have got them. I know I don't put it in for the Turbo 400. I only put the 5 in, them two, and that one. But anyway, here's what it is. Let's get this off and have a look. She's off, and it's done a bit of life, 130,000 Ks, so she's definitely cacked around. Even this one here, that was out of Brothers, that's got more meat on it, that one there, than this one has. It did feel like it had a fair throw in the pedal, but this here probably would have went on pretty nice. Would have been fine, would have been a bitch for him. That they grab a bit, they're funny clutch. I got one in the Brock. Probably a bit much for the little bloke. Yeah, probably not. His mum wouldn't have liked driving it much, but Mick would have had dramas. But you can see she's had a bit of a hard time. Look at that. Look at the hot spots in it. Someone's having a bit of fun. Yeah. So the advantage of the uni clutch is I don't have to give a shit about this. Don't have to even care, because we put our adapter kit on it. It bolts up to it. Can't remember what it was. C, I think. I'll have to have a look again. I've got to get that spigot out though. Actually, I could probably... No, we'll do it a different way. We'll get that out a different way. I'll put a puller on it. I'll work that out. But the advantage of the uni clutch is we don't have to go get this machined. We just put the adapter plate on it and then bolt the clutch to the adapter plate. makes life really easy. I'll give it a clean up though, the mating surface is just there. But looking alright. Pretty easy job this. Alrighty. So, this morning, we're back here. And we've got to get that out of there. Whoops, sorry. Got to get that out of there. So I went and got myself a new tool last night. So I went and seen boys at Repco. I grabbed this puller because I'm sick of trying to do it without them. It's a pain in the ass. So for $80, who cares? Got it now, so we're laughing. So let's see what we can do with this new puller. And see if you can come out, if I can set you up so you can see. Ugh. This is going to be hard because I've got to stand in the way. Let's see how it goes. There we go. She's out. Whoops, where is it? It's out. It took a bit. Friggin' pain in the friggin' arse. Had a few goes. And I've got to say, guys, when you're doing something like this, maybe chuck some safety glasses on. Because I was pulling it out and one of those fucking needle rollers flew out, hit me right just there. Just could have got me in the eye. So sometimes you should be fucking wearing safety glasses. Anyway, it is out. Bit of a pain in the ass, but it's out. So let's knock a new one in. Alright, well that was a bit of a procedure to get that in too. Bloody hell. Anyway, it's in there. I've just put some Molybond grease on it. I'd rather have a little bit more than what they put on it from new in the bearing. So a bit of Molybond in there, that helps. Because if you have a look at the shaft from the old one, it's dry as fucking dry. If you can see it there. So that'll stay in there and help it out. Alright, let's put the clutch on. There we are, all bolted up. We've got it in C1. It said on the diagram, this said C, and there's C1 and C2, so I assume it's C1. But well, it must be, because once I put it in, all the bolt holes lined up perfectly. It was a different number to what it said. It says UCFM 1344. The one in the instruction said UCFK, but it fits. It looks right. It looks central. So we should be right to stick the gearbox in and see if it works. I've just got to clean it all up and put the new thrust bearing in and make it work. Okay, save cylinders all in, lubed up the nose there. All good, all tight, and I made sure I got clearance with our socket there, because I know I did with brothers, it come down and was touching here and I couldn't get a socket on there to bleed it when I was trying to bleed it. So before I tightened it up, put that in there and got it central and tightened it all up. Looking good. Alrighty, there we go. Brakes, new rotors on, pads are calipers are all cleaned up. We got all the paint off them. Got them back to the original look, and that's what we want. We just want it to look original. Looking pretty good. Rightio, now we've got to get some fluid through them, get them bled up and bleed the clutch. And she's all back together. I have serviced it, changed the oil in it. And when I undid the sump plug, it was finger tight. Oh, it amazes me, guys. It really amazes me how many sump plugs I've seen left loose in my day, in my time. It's just, it's inexcusable. You should not leave a sump plug loose ever. whenever you take a sump plug out with a spanner, you put the sump plug with the spanner before you put it back, as it's sitting there while it's draining, and when you put it back in, you use the spanner, put it in and tighten it, never leave it loose. It's just inexcusable, you shouldn't do it. Yes, other bolts get left loose, I know that. Sump plugs is a big one. Don't leave them loose, guys. It's just common sense. Okay, where are we at, bud? Let her down. And put the fluid in her. See how we go. Alrighty, there we are. All the brakes are done, bled up. Put the stars on it because we're always going to put the stars on it because it looked tough as fuck. But there's a lot of people on there saying, yeah, you got to have the Momo stars. Even some people saying we should paint these Momo stars in this colour and put on it. But guys, these Momo stars aren't for this car. They're for my VL. I'll let him use them for the car show, but if he wants Momo stars, we've got to get another set because they're for the VL. So we're just going over it with the speed, giving it a bit more of a polish as well. See if it get that fine finish on it. It's coming up pretty sweet, but it's nearly ready to go back to the panel shop and get the bonnet and the front bumper fitted to it. So now we've got brakes and I've still got to put the shifter back in it. But now we've got brakes and a clutch. Should be good to drive. And then I'm saying to him we might take it into home and see if we can't get his mum's steamer and go over that tint and see if we can get that tint off. But that's a little bit down the track. But anyway, every day we're getting a bit more and more done. And it's still on the horse, but it does look jacked up, especially with those wheels, them tyres on it. They're 235/30s on the front. They're 235/40s on the back. 245/30s on the back. They probably should be on the front. And I should get another set of 275s to put on the front ones and put them on the back because they're the same offset dish. So we can put some 275s on the back of it because I want to put 275. I've got 275s there. I think I do actually. I think they're 275 by 40, or 45 or 35. Shit, I can't remember. They're off my wife's. They're 275/35s. They're off my wife's Commodore, my VF, and we probably want to go 275/30s. I would imagine look better. Same as what we got on Mako over here. I think these are 275/30s. Where are they? Yeah, 275/30. So we want to go that tyre and make it look a bit sweeter. But I've got them up there. I could slap them on it. And it'd fill the guard out more. Definitely would fill the guard out. Because I don't want to lower it. Because I want it. Everybody's saying, oh, look good, lower it. I don't want to do that, guys. I want to keep it in an original state. Apart from the paint that was fucked on it, there was only 13 manuals in this colour made. So I want to keep it in at least near original. For that fact, doesn't need to be lowered and fucking Brembo brakes and all that shit on it. It's got big brakes on it, the 330s or whatever you want to call them. That will do us. For the man who'll probably drive it to a car show and around town. And look, needs a wash. It's filthy. Windows need washing. Still got a bit to do. All right, we'll keep getting into it. Getting stuck into it. I just put a new set of plugs in her, some platinums, changed the oil and filter, put a new fuel filter on it. I have to pull the air filter out. I've got a brand new one at home, so we can put that on when we get home. The boy's onto the last one. He's putting, not the last one, but he's got a bit of speed happening. Where's the speed now? So I've got the 3D speed, that stuff there. I really like that. That's really good. He's already done the other side. Come up pretty sweet, and It's also got a wax in it, so with this, when you do this, you work it into the paint and then you let it dry, and then you wipe it off. So young fella's doing that. We're just about ready to take it back up and get the bonnet and the bumper on it. We're going to do that this afternoon. So we'll finish off here and get this car done, and then we'll go and get that on it. Alrighty, we've just smashed the bonnet and the bumper on. We've got a little bit of an issue with this side here. We're going to fix it when we get it back down the workshop, if it'll start. Just keep ticking it. I think the starter's... There we go. We've got to adjust the clutch pedal in the car. It's got way too much throw and it's touching. Bag him out, mate. Yeah, it's in gear, just let it out. Are you in gear? There we go. Yeah, see, you gotta let it right out the clutch pedal. It's like probably that far above the brake pedal, so we've got to drop it down. There you go. That bloody black strip keeps popping up all the time, so I put a Sikaflex under it and I've taped it down. There it is. Looking the goods. Still needs to go to clean. So we're going to get back to the workshop and fix this bumper up. But other than that, looking pretty good, kid. Got to be happy with that. Woohoo! There we go. Second drive.
Yep.
A little bit better than the last time. Now you got a clutch.
Half a clutch.
So I got a full clutch. What are you doing about it?
If it worked, half as well.
Right, she's as you can see down there how far the pedal is way up. So obviously they've been adjusting it for the old clutch, so I'll fix that when we get back down here. The spider webs in there. Look at that. Just dump it, mate.
Huh?
Just dump it. Don't get too hard. I don't want this blown off. Just take her easy.
I'm only going 80.
That's alright. There we go. Got a couple of rattles, squeaks and shit I can hear in it. And we've got to bleed the brakes a little better. The back brakes just feel like got a bit of air in them still. Other than that, it's pretty comfy. The seats are cool. Hey mate.
Yeah.
Alright. I can see myself sitting in this Cavaliers bright rod run or something like that. Need to clean all that, it's a bit dirty. Here's what it is. Pretty happy. Clutch pretty easy because it's wound way out. Just drive back into feeling better. It's heaps better. Just keep going. Take her up to there a bit. Got to bleed those back brakes again. That'll do. Right, just hop out. I'll show the people the clutch pedal now. It was all loose and it was wound right out, and now you can see where I've got the clutch pedal sitting just behind the brake pedal. If you can see there, so you come off the clutch and on the brake if you need to. So just sits just behind it, just a bit lower. That's perfect. I'm happy with it. How about you?
Yeah, I'm wrapped.
Beautiful. Don't know where we're at with this update, but the clubby bar's all back on. It's back in, but it doesn't fit real perfect here. It's a bit of a pain in the ass. I might get up in the air and have a bit of a look, but it's all back together. Now he's been polishing his ass off in it, but I upset him. Will upset him when he sees it, because I drove it today. I drove it into town. I had to get some brake pads for my daughter's car. As I brought it out here to have a look over it, and I didn't have another car to drive. So I said, you know what, it needs a good drive, let's take her into town. So I've taken it into town. It was piss and rain. Look at all the fucking... That's probably just shit that's run out of it, because we need to wash it anyway. We need to give it a good soapy wash or pressure wash to get any of the clear out of the gaps and everything. So it's not a big deal. I'm not too stressed about it. Adjusted that door in, and that's perfect there now. What else? We can't find his brand new gear knob. Cannot find it anywhere. I hope he hasn't lost it. What else have I done? I've been mucking around with his stereo system, and I cannot understand what they've done. There's an amp under that seat, quite a big amp under that seat, and then there's one in the boot, and only the rear speakers are working. I'm not sure what they've done. I've just tried to chase wiring, and I found this power wire here was hooked to earth, which was for the second amp under the seat. Just oh my god, some people. So I've worked that out. And then there's another power wire running all the way back to the back amp, but it's only hooked up to the rear speakers. We don't have any front speakers or anything working off that. I don't understand it. There's RCA leads going into the amp, and then they disappear into the roof. What the hell? And so I pulled the head unit out of it to see if they don't even go anywhere near the head unit. I don't understand how it's working. It's got me fucking bamboozled. So you've got a 4-channel amp under the seat that's not hooked up and not working. I just think I just need to go back to basics. I probably need to pull the whole thing out and start from scratch. It's just some people, fair income. Anyway, it drives really good. It's got plenty of poke. I'll give you a tip. For what it is, it's got some get up and go. Good enough for me boy. Actually, when I turned the traction control off when it was wet, it just kept on spinning the tyres. So, but even when I drove it the other day on the road and dry, it gets up and boogies. Probably wouldn't go as hard as Brother's motor, but then that's a built motor. This is just the stocky 255. It's good enough for the boy. So he needs to give it a good wash. Clean these windows, clean the interior, and it's ready for the car show. So got to be happy with that. I'm very happy with it. He is absolutely stoked. So there you go. So yeah, we're taking it to the car show with the Momos on it. My next job for this car would be to get these wheels all stripped down, and I've got new ones of them, but we need to get these all stripped down and repainted. I have to go and get some of this gold paint, repaint those, and it'll be good enough, because he's surely not keeping them. I'll give you the tip. They're going on the VL. Alrighty. Let's see what we get up to the next few days or so, and see what else we can show you. Guys, here we are. A little bit of an update on Mako. You might have seen the last video we did on this, where we took it to the dyno and we had an issue. Yeah, maybe an issue. We had too much boost into the stock engine. Was out when we took it out on the road. It was pushing 17. As soon as you bang the throttle, bang, 17 pound, and it just pumped straight in it. So as much as I wanted to make it look really cool, this little pulley, it's sort of caused us grief. Yeah, so the drama we've got is when we built this, we stuck, you can see down there, a bit hard to see, but we stuck a 10% overdrive bottom pulley on it, which is causing us to have too much boost. Doesn't like it. Scotty wants it off, piss it off, and put a standard one on it. So that's what we'll be doing today. I've got to put the new pulley on it, which I've got over here. There it is, come from VCM. Had one in stock. So let's, what did they send us? A few goodies here, haven't they? Yeah, a few stickers and stuff. That's pretty good of them. There it is. Let's get it out of here. That's it, our standard pulley, which we bolt straight on to our power bond balancer, and reduce the size, and should reduce our, when I've got it off, I'll do another picture of it, how much difference the size is. So that was 10% overdrive. We need to knock it back to this to get our boost back down around 12 to 13. He wants it. He said he's happy with that. He's very worried about it at 17, to the stage where he wouldn't even give it full throttle on the dyno, because he was worried he was going to lift the head or bend rods and stuff like that. Being a stock engine, that's just a stock L98 with a big dirty stinking LSA on the top of it. But anyway, here's what it is. I'm going to get this on today. Oh, also, I'm going to rip that alternator off and throw it in the bin and put another one on. I have an original GM one there. It's being used, but I'm going to stick it on and see what happens. Alrighty, got him off. There we go. There's the difference in size from 10% overdrive. Look at that, fits inside it. That's how much difference it is. Overall, this should be 10% was 222.3. Yep, and this should be 205. Oh, about 205, 204 to 205, that is. That's the outside of there, so it could be a little bit lower. But this is going to bring it back to standard bottom pulley and bring the boost back. So at least we can drive it, because at the minute we can't even stab it because it just goes bang straight to 17 psi. So I put the new other alternator on it there. So that's a original GM one. Let's see if that works a little better. And now I'll get this on and measure up for a belt. Hopefully my old belt I've got, which is somewhere. Where is it? Oh, here it is here. This one will do. This is a very short one that I had on there to run the other one. Oh, hopefully that'll go on just to start it. We'll see how we go. Alrighty, just fired her up. Took a bit to start still, so the cold start's still a bit of problem, but look at the alternator. Beautiful voltage from the new alternator, or another alternator. We've got our brand new green belt on there, and we've got a new fan as well. I bought a soft start 3400 aeroflow fan to try out on it, so we'll see if that goes alright. It's a bit smelly, but we still have a little issue with the cold start. It's taken a bit. I don't know what it'd be like on petrol, but on the E85 it takes a bit, so that's okay. I'll let Scotty know. He might want me to change a few things, or he might tighten a few things up and send me another map. But anyway, it's running and it's charging. That's the main thing. Finally got some voltage happening there, which is good. Happy with that. All looking pretty reasonable at this stage. So I don't know what boost it's going to do until I drive it with the new pulleys on it. So now I've got some alternator, I can take it for a drive. Alrighty guys, just wanted to show you something. This is my Momo steering wheel I brought for Mako way back when we were building it, and it was from an Australian mob I got it from. I think it was like $395 or something. It was pretty expensive. Monte Carlo, I think, red stitching if I remember rightly. And yeah, you want Momo, you're going to pay big bucks for them. The Brock ones with the HDT, they're like $600 and something dollars, if they're even dearer. On the internet, because I was looking for one for the VL, and we got one here. Check it out. Didn't want red stitching in this one. Red stitching was actually cheaper, to be honest with you. So there it is. Virtually exactly the same. Leather, apparently, so it says. There it is, Momo leather. In the Momo box, exactly the same box it came in. That one's from China, and that cost me from China. Exactly the same bloody steering wheel. Exactly the same. I'm not sure if we can see what's written on the back of there. There it is there. And what's written on the back of this one. There it is there. So, you know what, I've said it before, I believe these companies are just going to China, getting them to make them, and then they bring them, they send them back, and then they put premium price on them and sell them to us idiots over here in Australia at a premium price, and then they just bring them out themselves over there at the price that probably more than double the price that they're selling them to the Aussie guys. But it is what it is. There you go. It pays to check and look elsewhere for the same product. Alrighty, that's probably going to do it for this episode, just to catch up on the Clubsport and Mako, which we will have on display at our local car show this weekend, the Sun Assist car show down at the Mildura High School or Senior College or whatever they call it nowadays. So that's on Sunday, this Sunday, the 21st, I think. It's this Sunday. So if you're locals, get down, support the event, come down, check the cars out and say hello. Alrighty, that'll do it. Thank you for coming along and watching. If you haven't subscribed, please jump on and subscribe, hit the bell, share your friends, and we'll see you next time. Cheers. Oops. Throttle stuck, did it? Just put time and change in this girl. Put time and change, just make sure it's bang into the tractor. Put your foot on the brake. Ooh. Don't do it on the paint, come forward a bit. Hey, it's revving alright, isn't it?
Good break.
I don't know. At least the timing chains are still in it.
Hi.